You're watching Q in the streets. Q in the streets. Said you're watching Q in the
It's Q in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
Tashina Arnold, and it's Q in the street.
For Q in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Q back in the building with another video. I tried. I really did. Y'all saw I was getting ready to try to put the energy into trying to do my intro, but of course that didn't work. Y'all really did see I was getting ready to try to push that energy out, but it didn't work. I don't even got the lights and stuff set up properly. I just wanted to kind of get this video out, get it off my chest and get it out. But before I get into all of that, I want to check in with you guys. How you guys doing? How you guys holding up in the quarantine? At this point, I think I am definitely ready to, I would say I'm ready to get out the house, but I do want to just kind of remain in the house and just kind of just love on my loved ones just a little bit longer while we're in this whole pandemic situation, because 2020 so far has just been just a year, just tragic. Like, it's just like stuff is happening back to back to back to back to back, and we never question God and what he's doing, but it's just been really a tough year on the world. Not me personally like that, even with the death, of today. I'm gonna get into that in just a second. I didn't know it was gonna hit me as hard. I was like, wow, I'm really getting older and I'm starting to just understand life and just people and just things of such. But anywho, my mental, so earlier I wasn't doing okay, so I got up this morning, which I usually do. So I usually get up between like 4 and 6 and use the potty and meditate, get ready for a workout, because I usually run around 6, 7. But anywho, this morning I got up, I grabbed my phone. After I prayed, I went to the bathroom. Then I came back and grabbed my phone, and I had got some text messages like, "Oh my God, did you hear about Minnie? Oh my God, did you hear about Minnie? Oh my God, did you hear about Minnie?" I was like, I got like 3 text messages. I'm like, no, she haven't texted me. And so I went and checked my text messages to make sure she didn't text me, or to make sure I didn't miss anything from her. So when I got on social media, I was like, whoa, what happened? Like, somebody's playing a joke. So I went back to my phone, and I was just like, okay, Minnie, girl, stop playing. Where is she at? We know she got a new boo. We know she got a new boyfriend. We, just all this kind of little stuff. And I was like, girl, you ain't even supposed to be out the house. So I went back to my text message just to make sure she didn't text, nothing. Like, I'm just, how when something's happening, you just trying to click in just like to make sure, like, okay, this is real. It's not a drill. This is real. This is happening. Like, that's how it was this morning. And I sat back in the bed. I sat down on the bed. I was sitting up reading my phone. I was like, wow, this can't be. I'm like, this can't be. So we have the same PR. So Minnie and I are under the same PR umbrella. We're represented by the same agency. So I text our PR immediately, and I was like, hey, what's going on? What's up? A response back. Hey, it's true. I didn't know. First of all, before I start my story, I'll do it now. I want to just say, no, I'll do it at the end, because I don't even think I've said it out my mouth today. Yeah, I don't think. I just kind of I went exercising, I went running, just kind of clear my head. But anywho, I sat down on the bed, and I just started crying. I just started weeping. For me, I haven't experienced close death in a long time. And even though Minnie and I, we recently just met, and I'm gonna get to that in just a second, but it was so crazy how it hit me. You know how when you're not as close to somebody, I was like, wow, like, I'm really taking this hard. I wasn't taking it hard, but I didn't take it the way that I normally would take it. And I'm gonna tell you why. So I met Minnie a couple of months ago. It's probably been about maybe 6 to 8 months now. It hasn't been long at all. We've all known her. No, matter of fact, I met her a long time ago. I met her at a Pastor Troy event, which was crazy. You guys remember the Pastor Troy video that I put up a couple of months ago? Or a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago maybe, and I had said something about Minnie in that video. I had met her that night. So then we got up under the same PR agency, and she was doing press runs for Little Women of Atlanta for LifeTime. And Minnie decided, she was like, hey, I want to do your show. I want to do Q shows, da-da-da-da. You know, we're at the same agency. So I was like, cool, let's set it up. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. So Minnie came up to the radio station. We just had such a good time. Like the whole night, we just vibed and talked about music. She told me what her favorite songs were. You know, Minnie was if you didn't know her, she was on the show Little Women of Atlanta, and she was a music manager. And so at the time, this was right before I had got my A. No, was it right before or right after? I think it was one of the two. I think no, it was right after, because we had talked about music that night. This was right after I had got my A&R position at the Sony Sony music position that I had in Atlanta before I left. So I was just like, we vibed, and we just shared that, and we was talking about artist stuff and talking about a whole lot of things that we wanted to do. We switched contact. But before we went on air, Minnie was just like, Q, I've never done a radio before. She's like, I've done interviews. So at my show, she didn't just do a regular interview. She came up and she was the actual host for the whole night. So she had to kind of chime in on hot topics and chime in, you know, when the other guests were there, and and the crazy part is the guy who sings my opener, Q in the street, I love everybody here. That was the night Minnie was there with my friend Travis Malloy, who's an artist. So it's just like, so now every time I watch my own opening on my own YouTube channel, I'm going to trigger back to that night, and it's just like, wow, life is so short. And I remember before we went on air, Minnie was like, Q, I'm not good at radio, but I want you to make me sound better than Juicy. I was like, oh my gosh. And I just remember I looked down and I just smiled. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna cry, make this a crazy video like that. But I'm just imagining her just sitting there. You know, this was me at my radio station in Atlanta. And Minnie was sitting there, and I looked at her, I was like, girl, I got you. I was like, let's go, let's have a good time. And you know, we just sat there, chopped it up, and we just had like a genuine moment. We exchanged contact, and we've always kept in touch, and we just had a beautiful night that night. And I'm just like, wow, life is just so crazy. We've always kept in touch. She was supposed to come to my book signing, and she had sent me a text message, she sent me an inbox, she sent me a DM on Instagram, and she was like, hey boo, I may or may not be able to make it. I think I may be late, because she wasn't feeling good. And then she was like, I'm not feeling good. And she was just like, and I have to cook. She had to cook, or she had to do something. And I remember texting her back, and I was like, girl, you better cook and bring me a plate. And I remember texting her, and I said, put that plate in your purse. I said, put that plate in your purse and bring it to my book signing. At my book signing, I was filming and stuff that night, and I had a whole lot of other things going on, and Minnie was supposed to be there, and I remember texting her back. I remember afterwards, she hit me up on Instagram, was like, hey, she said, hey little brother, she said, and it was so crazy because like a couple of days before, me and her was on Instagram Live, chopping it up, cutting up. Her brother was there, and me and her brother was kind of flirting on Instagram Live and just being silly. I can't remember his name or nothing like that. I just knew she had a gay brother, and I just was kind of cutting up with him on the Instagram Live, whatever. And I was like, girl, you better put that plate in your purse and come to my book signing. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Man, life is short. And, you know, we've exchanged some beautiful moments off camera, just she and I. And, you know, I kind of knew some things that she had coming up in the pipeline, because we do share the same PR. And it's just like, wow, a person can work their whole life, and right before God is getting ready to do something major for them, they gone, like literally. And that's why I'm just like, that thing hit me so hard this morning, y'all. Like, y'all can still tell, and it's like maybe like 2 o'clock by now, but this was like 5 o'clock, and that thing is still on me, because I was just like, I know some things that was getting ready to happen for Minnie. And I'm just like, God, that's why every day I'm just so prayerful. And that's why everybody out there watching and listening, just be prayerful. Love on your family while we in this quarantine time. Don't take this time for granted. Don't take life for granted. Get it right with family members. Get it right with friends. Get it right with your partner, your husband, your wife, your children, whoever it is, because life is so short and it's the little things that we take for granted. You know, one thing that I was thankful for when I was in the shower earlier, I was just like, wow, I'm so grateful that the memories that I do have with her, I don't have not one bad memory. I don't have not one time when she was, you know, doing stuff. I remember when we even had a conversation about the whole Pastor Troy situation when that video happened a couple of months ago. Minnie was very open, she was very honest, she was very transparent, and she let me know how she felt, and we talked about it, and we went from there. And it's just, when you see such a beautiful person, I understood this morning why I was so here with it. It's just because, like, the older I'm getting now, it's not about money, it's not about fame, it's not about being a celebrity, it's not about any of that stuff. It's like connecting with a genuine, beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit. That's why I call everybody king. I call everybody queen. I show everybody respect. I try to live my life as if it's my last day. And everybody say, you know what? One thing about Q, he probably wasn't perfect, but that boy chased his dreams. He had a beautiful heart. He had a beautiful spirit. He always treated people with respect. He always had nice manners. He took care, you know, he was a family man. Those are the type of things that you want to leave behind. Nobody's going to be worried about how much money you had. Nobody worrying about, you know, her fights with Juicy and all of those things. It just really made me reflect. So I say that to say to all of you, you know, while we're grieving, and for some of us grieving, and you know, I'm grieving and sharing beautiful moments, because Minnie and I shared some silly moments off camera and from around everything. So it did kind of take me aback. But one thing that I'm just grateful for is that today I have another chance to live and to get it right, and to save somebody, and to be nice to somebody, and change somebody's life, and make somebody smile, make somebody feel good. So today I just encourage you to just make somebody feel good, make somebody's life, because you never know. Just make somebody smile, give somebody a chance. I never knew, as great as Minnie was, you know, one of the biggest imprints in my heart is her saying, you make me better than, you know, make me sound better than Juicy on the radio. That's silly, but it means something to me, because little old country boy Q talk big personality, Minnie something. And for that, Minnie, I just love you. I love you, sister. You brought us many laughs to our homes. You brought us many laughs to, you know, black families, just reality TV. You know, we, as the industry, this is a major loss for us. It's a major loss for the industry. It's just a major loss for your family. I knew your mom. You brought your mom to the radio station. I just got so many memories running through my mind. But anyways, I don't want to get too carried away in this video. I just wanted to tell each and every one of you that Q, I love you. Y'all drop some love down in the comments today for me. Not even just me, for Minnie, you know, for you. And if you need some type of strength, if you want some type of prayer list, and y'all know I love to act silly and all that stuff on my channel, but at the same time, I am very much so equipped to pray with you and for you if you need me to. All right, I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for listening to me. Minnie, girl, one last time in heaven for your boy. I love you so much, girl. I love you.